Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. And what I want to do is have a little preview of X-Men Blue, issue number one, what we know of so far, the whole team. Now, the comic's supposed to start on April 12th, and it's supposed to run bi-weekly and jumping ship. So, like, you got this week, X-Men Blue, and then next week, it's going to be X-Men Gold, and next week, like that. So, every week, we're going to have an X-Men Blue or Gold title. I really like that. Also, X Men Blue specifically, okay, written by Molina. It's going to have the original five X Men. You got Cyclops, you got Jean Grey, you got Angel, uh, Beast, and Beast and Angel, Beast, Iceman, duh. Anyway, you got these original X Men just kind of chilling out in the present day. Now, according to Molina, the X Men have been in this future, alternate future, for a couple of years now. So they're kind of firmly established here, all right? They know what's going on. They've got their own selves going. The original Cyclops from our universe is dead, and just, yeah, everything's different. They're their own characters, but they are still the younger X-Men. Now, what's interesting is that Cyclops is not in charge of this team. Jean Grey is. Very cool, because in the original comics of the X-Men that, to be honest, weren't quite that popular. They weren't nearly as popular as they needed to be. And Jean Grey was kind of a nobody character. Well, here she's got a lot more of a just a title, more of a writing story behind her. So far it's doing good. And again, Cyclops is in charge of the kind of co-leader of the champions. So I like that he's not really in charge of this. Now they've got to have a mentor figure, right? Well, in this, the mentor is supposed to be Magneto. So that's especially strange because even though it was supposed to be Professor X is now dead and his brain is mixed up with the brain of the Red Skull and yeah, the Red Onslaught. So what we have here is the original enemy, greatest enemy of these X-Men are now listening to Magneto. Now Magneto just got out of the whole AVX thing, not AVX, sorry, IVX, the Inhumans versus X-Men, and all sorts of really crazy things there. He was one of the bad guys, technically. He was a co-pilot with Emma Frost, who is now like the ultimate bad guy of both the X-Men and the Inhumans. And man, the idea they're following him indicates that he's always got his own motives, but the X-Men must have their own reasons for following him too, because they're not stupid. And that's the official synopsis from the writer. So I like where they're going with this. The art doesn't look great, but it doesn't really need to be that great, when all comes down to it. So I like what they're giving us so far with this. I'm really looking forward to it. Hope you guys are too. Anyway, guys, again, April 12th, that's when it's going to start. Professor Bill, Comic Book University, class dismissed.